Hey, what's up everybody? How are you doing? Aaronators, and welcome back to my channel where we react to music but always do it honestly. And today guys, we're gonna be checking out an oldie goldie by BTS called We Are Bulletproof Part 2. At first when I read the title and saw the Part 2 thing, I thought like, wait, why am I not reacting to Part 1 first and then the Part 2? But it turns out that Part 1 doesn't have a music video. At least I couldn't find it. And as you know guys, I decided to follow the BTS journey from their very beginning and react to all of their songs that have music videos. So since We Are Bulletproof Part 1 doesn't seem to have a music video, I'm gonna listen to it, I'm gonna check it out in my free time. But now let's dive into this one. But before we do that, of course, make sure you check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and Patreon. And by the way, over on my Patreon, I have my reactions to a dance practice, to Idol dance practice. So if you want to see it, go over to my Patreon, it's gonna be over there. What?
We are bulletproof. We are bulletproof. Bulletproof. 이름은 정국. 스킬은 전국. 학교 대신 연습실에서.
I'm not sure what was about, but I hope we're gonna figure that out later. Okay, so this sounds like already familiar to me, old BTS. It sounds a little more punchy, a little more aggressive than their recent music, and it just gives off this, you know, cool vibe, the cool boys vibe. And the same pretty much goes for the outfits. Do you think their older outfits were a little cooler in a way? And like, don't get me wrong, the clothes they're wearing right now are definitely very stylish, they're very fashionable, but I feel like the image they have right now is just a little softer, a little cuter maybe in a way, a little more pop oriented. For example, look at this outfit, just look at it. And the combination of this haircut, the sunglasses, the suit, the black suit, and this jewelry thing, it's definitely not the cute vibe they have right now. And another example could be this, Jungkook wearing, I think it's hockey armor. Like, what? Can you see Jungkook wearing a hockey armor in a new music video with like a full face of makeup? I don't think it would go together very well. And if those two examples weren't enough, then we got Suga here with a Supreme skateboard, with a scuba mask. That really reminds me of that recent music video by Billie Eilish, where she's got a scuba mask as well. I think I know where she got that idea from, huh? And as some of you guys mentioned in the comments, the old BTS is the growling era for V, and honestly, I'm not a very big fan of that. I like it way better when he just embraces his deep voice and lets it be whatever it wants to be. Like when he just lets it go and opens it up, it sounds very beautiful. It sounds very authentic. It sounds very distinct. That's important. So it's a very interesting thing we're seeing here. As I said, it's the artist evolution. We can see the evolution of V's voice, where he went from growling all the time pretty much to just to having this nice, rich, deep voice. Okay, I'm happy to see Jimin sing. I'm not very happy about so much autotune sound. And if you don't know guys, autotune is always applied to studio songs, but it doesn't necessarily have to sound so autotune-ish, so like robotic and artificial. Autotune is just a method to make sure that every note is precisely on pitch, precisely on point. And it's actually a good thing that people use it in studio songs, the studio versions of songs, because you want to make your official versions sound perfect. But on the other hand, this autotune sound, this autotune effect can be achieved without actually using the autotune itself. And I think that's what they're doing right here. And I don't really like it, to be honest. I think Jimin has a beautiful voice, just exceptionally beautiful voice, and you don't want to put so much effects on it. Perhaps he wasn't very confident with his singing back then, and that's why he wanted it that way. But regardless, it's a good thing that they don't do that anymore in their recent music, because now we can, enjoy the purest version of Jimin's voice.
We are bulletproof. We are bulletproof.
It's the second video in a row where I want to get all of their outfits. Just look at that. Look at Jimin. The tank top with shorts and that design. I'm not sure what it is and what it represents, but it looks amazing. Then Jungkook with the same kind of design, but with black tee. What do you call a tee with the sleeves? A tee with long sleeves? I don't know. And the black pants that go together very well with his black hair. And if we just look at the whole setup here for a second, it's even more minimalistic than some of their other old songs where they also didn't have a big budget. And I gotta say, I really like it. And especially that backlight, it makes a big difference because it acts as this sort of hair light in this case, and it creates these nice highlights on their heads. Without it, trust me, it would look super bland, super boring, and it just wouldn't be a BTS video anymore. Yo, Rap Monster is proving his name right now. I just don't get how they do it. You know how difficult it is to pronounce just single Korean words for foreigners, for people who don't speak Korean, and like when we see stuff like this, it's just, I mean, honestly, it's mind-blowing. Okay, Jin, he's following the same trend as V, adding this growl to his voice. And oh, I actually noticed, look at this frame. So I paused the video, right, and look at his finger. It looks like it's bent unnaturally, like it's broken or something, right? That's a weird frame, guys. But regardless, I don't really think, and probably you guys don't think that as well, I don't think it sounds too good in his voice. And perhaps they decided to go for it to kind of make the song a little more aggressive, to create a little more punch, because they were just emerging into the scene, into this music scene, and they wanted to show that they're cool, they're strong, they're a force to be reckoned with. So I understand their choice. I can see why they decided to do that. But once again, I'm very glad that in their recent music we can listen to Jin's pure voice, pure tone, without any weird growling going on.
Shout it out.
It looks like I have a thing for shoulder moves, and I really like the move that they were doing in this scene. And look, Jimin is in the front. He's a great dancer. We all know that. So it definitely makes sense that they decided to put him in the front. And wait, what are those shoes? Who's that? J-Hope? What are those shoes J-Hope is wearing? What is that? That looks like snowboard shoes, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't think it's very comfortable to dance in them.
탄이자. We are bulletproof. We are bulletproof. Bulletproof.
Hey. Okay, the two main dancers are showing us why they're two main dancers. Let's just check out that bit one more time. The weird looking snowboard shoes are not a problem for J-Hope when it comes to dancing, and that move, that jump that Jimin did, I really want to learn that. I would really like to learn how to do that, but I guess I would have to go outside and find like a soccer field with grass, so if I fall, and I think I'm going to fall, it's gonna be nice and soft. But what I can say for certain is don't expect me to do this move in my dance cover, okay? Hey. Hey, Jungkook did good as well. That thing with the hat, it looked like a basketball trick, but with a hat. Yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, guys, now I'm gonna go back and re-listen to the whole song with the subtitles so I know what it's actually about.
We are bulletproof.
Guys, I always like their message about hard work so much because I believe that no matter how talented you are, still if you don't work hard enough, you're not gonna, achieve your dreams. You gotta work for it. You gotta put in 100%, sometimes 110%, and what's most importantly, you gotta love what you're doing. And I believe if you do that, you're going to be great. But with that said, guys, awesome song. I really liked it. And if you like this video, then you know what to do now, guys. You leave a like, you subscribe, and you click the bell. Thank you so much for watching, Aaronators. I will see you in my next video. Take care as always. Keep listening to great music and love.